What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to some more Anno 1800. We're back in the New World because I've decided that we need to get some more influence, and I did some looking, and it seems this Grand Stadium Foundation. If we get this, we're able to do the same stuff as we've been doing over here on the World's Fair over in Hiprath, and when we complete these in the New World, sorry. We'll actually get influence instead of just the ornaments that we currently have. Why are we running low on workers?
Ceasefire has ended.
Okay. Anyway, in order to get that, we're going to focus on getting all of our Artista stuff set up. I did some Hylia production down here. We can see it's pumping out. And I have the stuff to start doing our... Actually, it's more than just the chocolate. That's just the chocolate factory. I need to actually produce two... oh, no, I do have them. To do ice cream, we need milk. Sure, I'll pay, whatever. But in order to get milk, we need electricity. And while I was doing our Artista upgrades, we're looking at an ice cream here, by the way, I have realized we can build a dam. When we build the dam, we'll get our power. So we're gonna just put all our eggs into doing that, which is nice. But anywho, I think we have a weird situation here where half our Artistas are on this island and half are on this island, which makes everything difficult to happen. I've also realized, in terms of the Hacienda stuff, you know how you can do, you get influence from your stuff over here. It might be worth my time to take away all of these Hacienda things over on this island, Leviticus here, and start shoving them back over on Manola and building it out over here. But that might be a thing we do later. But while we build the dam, let's look at what we need to do to get Leviticus up and running. All right, let's look at let's do coffee. Right, what is our demand for coffee on this island? We also need beer and cigars, but for now we'll start with coffee. What do we need with coffee? We will need one thing of coffee, which should not be too hard. Let's set that up. We do have the cocoa beans. Let's look at our hacienda here. Well, we're going to want to do a hacienda farm. And we'll build it. Finally reached over here. We'll sneak it over here by the corn. I'm beginning to doubt I'm ever going to have the time to come back over here and add out our what's it called? Our oil. We might do it, might not. We'll see. We are currently... Oh, that reminds me. I got to check that out in a second. Let's do cocoa. It's also really cheaty that you can just do fertility for an island, like through the Hacienda farms, without actually having the fertility. Like, I'm producing cocoa on my main island over in Manola without actually having cocoa fertility. It just saves me so much time.
Come to watch.
We also need a warehouse over here, apparently. We're not in range. We do want a warehouse. We'll just slap them down here and build that out. I just upgraded that, which is great. All right, before we start building everything else, let's look at our expedition for the passage. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. It's a semi-permanent settlement. The Inuit people appear worried, but nevertheless, they offer you his hospitality. What kind people? Inviting them into a large igloo where they are served a hearty... There's like 4 A's, 3 A's in a word that's 8 letters long. A meat stew under the silent gaze of what feels like the whole village. A girl, Tapisa, is able to translate. Oh, what a smart girl. And the others warm up when they hear the story of your journey over the ice flats. Soon the subject turns to Sir John's lost expedition. Tapisa shows you items that look like they belong to the missing men. We, of course... Let's trade for it. You want booze? How much booze you want to make this certain? Likely. Very likely. Near certain. Certain. Take some booze. Hey, they accepted it. The silver cutlery embossed with the names Hades and Styx. These are from Sir John's expedition ships. a wrapper. There are also cufflinks belonging to Sir John, engraved with assorted marsupials, and a knife handle with the emblem of the Arctic Council. The piece says that about a year ago, some men came wanting to know about channels through the ice and traded their things for information. He points to the west coast of Terrier Island on your map. Sail forth, Captain! Is it not going to ask me where to sail? I guess not. Oh well. Whatever. Anyway, back to making coffee. We just got our coffee beans set up, and that should be enough for a singular coffee roaster. We'll just throw this down somewhere where it's not going to mess with too much of our... Yeah, that's still enough to be... The dam is done. Oh wow, they're building it over here. Okay, that's where they produce it. Let's make sure they have some faster market things to get over here. All right, we'll let that build out. So we should now have coffee provided for on Leviticus. Let's look at something else. Bombins. Let's look at those. How many bombins do we need? We need 3 things of bombins. Let's look at what bombins need to produce. We need felt and we need cotton to produce bombins. Let's take a look. Also, we're losing money for the first time in forever. What's going on here? Something's happening in my region over here. We're out of coffee and penny farthings. Let's fix the coffee. I think the coffee issue is just a throughput problem. Can I spell? All right, let's ignore Leviticus. Okay, we do need some more coffee then. Do we still have full stocks over here? Let's check. We do still have full stocks of coffee on this island. Okay, let's check our coffee beans.
All hands at the ready.
We'll deal with that in a second. Coffee beans. Okay, so we can still build a coffee roaster. Let's build one. And throw them down over here. Looks like we're going to need to get another clipper up to have that throughput fixed. So let's do that. Let's get a clipper. Should help with the coffee problem. Let's look at the expedition. The Narrows. The west coast of Terror Island is snaggled up with monstrous horns of ice. Navigation is going to be tricky with the Narrows. Will the Narrow lead back once more to open water, or will your ship end up stuck? You can navigate carefully, get a better view of the channels, or send a scout ahead in a rowboat. We, of course, will find a path through the Narrows with our bonus success chance. To their relief, your crew reached the open sea on the other side. As there is a lack of consensus on magnetic north at this time, your navigator decides to ignore the compass and trust their instincts. That's brave. Saving them on a collision on more than one occasion. The crew enters King William Sound, a majestic carpet of water leading up to its seat, King William Island. Sensing something, Lady Faithful suddenly emerges from below deck and voices the determined hopes of her heart.
We shouldn't expect to find them right away. This is a vast wilderness. It's been 2 years. The Admiralty say they've tried everything. But then they haven't lost a husband.
That whale
Nor
looked
did it occur
deformed.
to them to search King William Sound. There! A camp!
Well, looks like we're doing the Arctic today, boys.
Abandoned. We imagined as much, didn't we? And my John picked a fine spot. Perhaps they left some sign as to where they went. I did say there would be
Oh, shit.
rewards. That's for finding my John's camp.
Oh, thank you for the
My John's
50,000
camp shall
coins.
serve for us. From here, we can search to any length and breadth.
Session unlocked.
We need an airship to activate his warehouse. Okay, we got the region here. I wonder what hotkey this region's for. Let's take a look. Artic is hotkey 4.
Soon enough.
Okay, so we need an airship to deal with them. So let's go back to the the old world, and we need to build. Also, I lost some influence there somehow. Oh, it's because I built my thing. Let's go and build out. I want a large cargo ship. Give me an unarmed ship. Let's get the large cargo ship going. I haven't built one of these. Looks like I get one of them for free. Right? Yeah, that'll be our free one. And we'll send that to the Artic. Okay, we will come back and revisit this in a second. I need to... We're going to slow down here. That way I don't have anything going. And let's take a look first at... just done.
Still good food.
8 minutes. Okay. But we need to deal with our penny farthing shortage, right? So if I look at all of our islands here, and look at penny farthings. Whew, we need some more. Where do we make these? We make these, I believe. That should be fixed. We have our fire station here, right?
Look busy, people.
Ship constructed.
Do we not have a fire station? Okay, let's just move you down here then. Alright, that'll fix itself. That's our coffee ship. Let's assign him to the route. That'll give us 33% boost in our throughput there, which will be nice. Okay, but penny farthings. We need to make these. And I believe we make them over here. We have 2 factories. Can we just go for another one? Requires electricity, we'll just make another one, right? Like, what is the downside of doing this? Probably nothing. That does make me need to check whether or not we have enough of these. We have a ton of steel. Holy cow, why do we have so much steel on this island? It's because what am I supposed to do something with this?
You can't succeed without getting a little soot on your hands.
Okay, well, I guess I plotted this out. Does that make sense? Don't know why I had this queued up. I assume I need it.
We are missing all the elements to produce.
How's our kook tech production, or lack thereof? Who? C? Starts with C? Okay, looks like we need to ship more of this stuff over. So where do we get the kook tech from? It's a saltpeter route. I think I'm gonna... Let's check all of our islands. The sea, right? We technically have enough. Oh wow, it's just taking pure iron here. Does that mean we have an iron ore problem? I bet you it does. It does mean we have an iron ore problem. Quite a large iron ore problem. Forgot I had this guy. They also make gramophones, which is cool.
Has been vanquished.
Why is this thing put in here? We'll have to come back and check on that. For now, that's good.
This city is a magnet for genius.
That will handle that. I really want to go back to the Arctic, but we were looking at something over here, right? What were we looking at? We were looking at coffee over on this island, and then bombins. We'll leave that be for now.
Production has stopped.
We've now provided them with coffee eventually, so I think we did. We did build this, right?
There must be input for output.
I made you the wrong type. You need to be coffee beans. Okay. A seductive chart berries is next. We have a bunch of zoological expeditions. Anyway, back to the Arctic. Back to the Arctic. What was our quest here? The passage. Click on Sir John's old trading post to take it over.
This encampment must just as they left it. We'll
Gotta
rake
clear up the
over
remains.
plain and then make a refuge for ourselves.
Better not to keep all the eggs in one basket.
Completely empty now. What's left of Sir John's faithful makeshift quarters? Also, that destroyed my influence. Oh no. Pick up his belongings. What do we get? You have a logbook to read.
Hard, a crag, heaped by Highland hand. It's well worth our time.
First, get all your faithful some shelter and a canteen where they can warm each other up.
Okay, we gotta build out this settlement in a second. But logbook of
John's
Commander
log.
Sir...
Open it. He knew we would come for him. If HMS Hades and Styx came this way, the Inuit must have seen them.
Okay.
Don't waste my time with counter offers.
Shut up! I hate you both.
Most favorable result.
Okay, November 14th, 1847. Made camp on King William Island. It shall shelter us for the winter. January 3rd. Met a group of Inuit to the northwest. They were reluctant at first, but later approached us to trade for iron. They offered us dead seals, which of course we civilly declined. Having enough fine canned goods aboard Styx and Hades to last a lifetime, but instead they made over route to the Northwest Passage. March 11th, 1848. The Inuit led us to a channel heading deeper into the ice. They look worried, but our instrument report freeze is thinning by the day. Time for our icebreakers to prove their prowess. Soon we shall be the first to cut the miracle shipping canal bridging east and west. We set sail tomorrow. Okay, let's go and explore. They said Inuit to the northwest. Let's go and look over here.
Room to maneuver.
And let's look at this island that we have. Oh, we have... Oh, our roads are cool. Oh, they're snow roads. Okay, so this canteen. Let's start by getting just the bare essentials up. We don't have the people. Let's look at our island. Pretty bare bones. Let's build this, like, right centralized. All right, there's our canteen. It's like a pub, and then you have our shelters, and we have a warehouse and a heater. So let's look at our shelters here. Does this fit? Oh, it's like gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be one of those. All right, let's start with just a nice little tessellation of 8 of these, just to see what we're working with here. And we'll do something like this. The white on white is going to make designing these roads a terrible pain for me, but I'll deal with it.
Milestone.
So can I just move this over? Thank you. Exploration. Oh, it doesn't fit perfectly. Oh well, we'll deal with it. So we have
Freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Oh, get a coal fire's burning post haste.
pemmican oil lamps, and you need heat. Make it the flue and spread it. Sleeping bags, and you need schnapps. Heat requires coal. We have gold here. So let's build our first little thing over here. And let's build a heater. These probably produce pollution. Let's move this entire thing 1 block to the west. That way I can fit my heater right in here and slip that in there. Found some pack ice. Looks like there's some stuff over here if we look in the mist. And some other islands over there. Alright, so let's get this built. And let's also get our basic timber production up. I keep thinking it spends influence to make timber, and I get annoyed. Even though that's definitely not true. Alright, let's just throw this out over here. We'll do like a haphazard connection with our camp over here, and we'll throw out a small warehouse And just right there for now. The blueprint mode is really hard to see in the Arctic. It's interesting. Oh, you can paint trees. Interesting. Like how it just shows that. And we can have a pemmican here. Alright, let's just build out some more here. This is like playing,
People celebrate your leadership.
wow, that is a really limited area that this is built into. Really quite limited. So if I put this right here. Wow, that's interesting. What are these? Gas
You
deposits.
ain't the flaky business partner I took you to be.
Let's go over here. This is all very interesting. I'm enjoying this. All right, let's go back to our Ibrath. We should have our thing being made over here. Okay, it's still getting produced. We have a huge shortage of workers. I'm wondering why.
Production has stopped.
Why are we having such a worker shortage? I'm not building anything that should require workers. Yeah, Glenside shouldn't be using them. That's interesting.
My grandchildren always.
Well, let's get our plants. I didn't even see what I got there, but there should be a... The way this works, it should give me a good plan. So we have our legendary. Anything that's really bad, we could just swap out. Since we don't have any completed... listing here. We're going to keep getting all our plants from the World's Fair. It's just really nice to have these.
There are the best margins.
Okay. With that, let's take a look at the progress on getting our dam built. Since we are kind of racing to unlock the next tier of Artista stuff. Alright, it's just the problem of getting the goods delivered on time. Alright, back to the Arctic.
Them heaters don't travel far, and most of your buildings will need heating and all. Oh, that's nice on the hands. Keep it
Need
stoked
tallow
when
and
you catch
hot
that gas
sauce.
out here.
Give them bread, tallow, hot sauce. Okay, looks like we can... Those are all easy things to do. This is also the tier 1 of the troops, though, so, like, I'm not too surprised. Is that a 1-to-1 ratio of heating to... It is.
My fingers.
Oh, you need heat to operate everything.
It is not pleasant work. But someone has to do
Wow,
it.
okay. That's super interesting as a mechanic. Wow, we'll have to move this real close to our heater. I don't mind that. That's like a really interesting mechanic to have here. There's gotta be a bunch of stuff we unlock to... I think they have global warming here. You got bears, furs, caribou, whales, and gold.
Reporting in.
Where's our... I bet you one of these islands over here has... It said northwest. There's an island over there. Alright. Let us go a speed 3 for a little bit. I'm going to struggle to colonize any of the stuff here just because I'm lacking in goods. Planting also goes super slow here. Which is very interesting. Okay, so as far as Arctic flu. Oil lamps and pemmican. They grow really slowly here, which is awesome.
You've got potential, and Beryl knows how to ring it.
Sure, let's do your destroy quest.
Got
where is
to
it?
do what we can to get by.
We'll just Just take this thing.
Smoke, Admiral.
Sure. Okay. We'll let the Arctic slowly do its thing. It's going to take a little bit to get all that going. And let's visit back here. So we should now have... Okay, we need sewing machines, bombins, and then beer and cigars. We'll visit that in a second. I really want to figure out all these. It said north. It said northwest, right? So where are our... Are they like really close to the northwest? Am I over-exploring here? In fact, let me make this go faster. You two. Let's get some airships over at the Arctic.
Couldn't have turned out any better.
Pick up the cargo. Let's deal with that. Quest book.
To your stations.
Ship constructed.
That's simple. All right, let's send our big ship here to the Arctic as well. Make me proud.
Only are reporting in.
Ton of gas. Okay, this is probably gonna be the region where we just get all of our oil and gas from going forward. So, I mean, look at that. I don't know how we're supposed to settle this. Probably with airships. This is definitely probably like an airship place and not like a...
A shaman must help those in need. We will
Hello.
share what we know.
Cargo stations.
I feared you would come. I will show you where those men went.
Only are reporting in.
Found something?
Let's begin. Follow the boat.
Let's go. Commencing.
Production has stopped.
Oh, this is super cool.
Done.
I find your whole standpoint supremely questionable.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Sky's the limit. Adjusting for winds.
Uh-oh. We'll probably need like an
I
icebreaker.
heard a whisper you took. Cargo boat at the ready.
Ice has closed the way forward to the place they took their boats.
Okay, we need to get an icebreaker.
The Hades and Styx came this way. If it takes our last breath, we must find it.
The hell?
Here's something more. It'll take our best efforts
Only
to
I'm
clear that
reporting in.
frozen channel.
Thanks for the cash.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
All right, we need Pemmican. It seems.
We pick up our crumbs and prepare an especial ice-breaching brigade.
Let's go ahead and send our guys back over here. I wonder if I don't think we're supposed to have airships here. Like I think, like we were able to just like kind of scout past all the stuff, right? With our airships, since they can just fly over the ice. We'll see. All right, let's keep building out our city here, though. It's definitely an interesting setup we have to do here with acquiring heating everywhere. It's not too bad, though.
Never
Alright,
mind,
this should
my
get us
friend,
close to
there's
getting
so much to
Pemmican.
do.
Could get them local mail. Need technicians. Oh, you can't actually explore this until you... Interesting. There's like fog of war in a way. That's cool.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Alright, anyway, we have our armed ships here that can now do a bunch of exploration for us. But while that's happening, I believe we can do the next tier of our dam. There's also this guy with the baker. I'm just going to throw him over. We don't need the baker. Sorry, dude. Swim home.
Engines underway.
Alright, so we should be done with the first tier of the foundation. Let's watch it build. Cool. Our next tier requires a bunch of Orbreros.
And there is more to come. The
Let's
shades,
get
the
Orbreros.
structure. If only I could freeze it in time. But don't let me distract you. Keep up the good work.
So you were an Alero there. Become an Orbrero, please. We'll have to do some shifting of our populace to have this work.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Alright, so that'll be enough for Burrows to get this done. Once they all move in, so we'll go ahead and start. I'm not going to look at that UI thing that's bugging out. We'll come back to that. Alright, that'll start getting built. We probably have messed up all the supply chain on this island. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Let's go ahead and do something else. Let's get our bomb bin set up here. We have cotton here. Don't believe we have cotton. Okay, let's think about how to get that. We can probably use a... Also, how many bombs do we need here?
In one of your factories,
I'll go deal with that in a second.
a fire broke out.
Yeah, we'll come fix that a little bit. Alright, but in Leviticus, we need...
The
For
fire
bombs.
has been vanquished.
Need 4. So we'll build 2 of these bombin weavers, and we'll snug them in right here and here. And so we need what's our excess of alpaca stuff? Should have quite an excess. We have a huge excess. I don't think we're ever going to need alpaca stuff again. We need 2 of these, so we'll do 1 there. And we'll tuck 1 in over here as well. Those can get built right away. And in terms of cotton, we'll need 2 cotton farms here. And they'll need to be the hacienda ones. So let's take you. We'll just build out like so and so. In fact, can I just like, here, drop this, move you here, move you there. You need some more crop space, which is fine.
Production has stopped.
Now the damn thing's gonna go back and forth because they need to get all their goods delivered. So we want you to produce cotton. Looks like you can't actually produce cotton here. Interesting. Was not aware of that. All right, so we'll need still 2 of these though. First we do this, then this. And we just need to provide all of our space. What are you? You're helium and minerals. We probably do want access to this.
Exhibits under wraps. Show me the proceeds.
Can I just like squeeze that in like that? Okay, you actually do have your capacity here, which is nice. And for this one, we'll do something similar. We'll just take this, drag it over. I would love to just... This is a terrible path. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna deal with that. It can just stay. You need some more. Let's cultivate this area. We're gonna have a hell of a time if we ever want to come back and get this oil. But oh well, that's a problem for future me. Alright, so that should be enough cotton to
The people
produce 2 cotton
celebrate
mills.
your leadership.
Let's tuck these guys up north again. Make you a tier 2, and then we can finally produce our bomber weavers. So that will be all the bombins we need on this island. Sewing machines will be something we'll have to bring over from the other region. I believe we can produce that with these guys. Actually could probably produce sewing machines here. But oh well. Alright. There is our dam. It's getting built. Aggressively. We have the population for it. We have all of our artistas. We haven't unlocked any new goods. Ice cream should... Well, we need to finish the dam to get ice cream produced. We're still low on influence. We need 1,700 artistas to get to the Grand Stadium, which is our goal. That will allow us to get all our influence needs sorted, hopefully. I'm not sure on that. But let's look at Pemmican here. We need whales, and we need caribou. What's our demand for Pemmican? It's currently 1, so we'll just do a single Pemmican place. Probably requires heat. It does, so we'll just drop it over here by our heater. Let's actually move this like in a better spot and put the Pemmican place here. You require heat and you require heat, so you both require heat. Need a singular whaling station. And the Caribou Lodge. We can tuck it over here. Interesting. I mean, I don't see why not. They probably don't have heat over here.
In my hands long ago.
Yeah, we'll need to put another heater. I need another one of these. These don't actually require heat, so I can just kind of put them anywhere. I'll just throw you over here. And build a little path out.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
That'll be good. Hopefully. You can reach. You can reach. Good.
People
We're looking good.
celebrate your leadership.
So we'll need more explorers to get up to the next tier of stuff. When I get Pemmican sorted, how much do these guys go up for? They go by 3 per. Probably won't be enough. We'll just expect to not have enough, so we'll just build this out a little bit more. I don't want to build too big of a population here, since this doesn't strike me as a region that requires that. Seems like a very bare bones kind of place. Alright, let's just clear up some of this fog of war.
Give 'em an inch and they'll take
Alright, let's
a
send this
mile.
guy on that side. And this guy's just going to do the same on the other region. Make sure I can see as much as possible. Alright, so that should get our Pemmican production up. With my Caribou Lodge. I have to upgrade this eventually. We need explorers to do so, which is our current tier. They have some lifestyle demands, which we could probably... it wouldn't be too hard to get these fulfilled. It's just going to require influence again, which we don't have. But we're actually getting pretty close to the next tier of influence, right? We do, yeah. We're going to have that pop-up keep occurring. It's not too big of a deal. So with our good friend, the Inuit,
Many things I could tell you.
he sells
I
doggos!
don't think they will help.
Also, these need to be bought.
Nose forward.
Wait, is this a living? Oh, I thought that was for the zoo. I thought they said that was like a living thing here. Okay. Oh, they have narwhals. Yeah, we'll buy out all the epic stuff that he has, since it's going to be nice to have. Alright, over here, let's drop off some of these things. We probably don't need to get rid of our rum. Or we can actually, I don't care about dropping the rum, but we don't want to drop these guys off since they're not going to be useful in this region, and I don't want to have to worry about shipping them back and forth. In fact, here's what we can do. Okay, take all the Arctic stuff that's like high value
Act
here.
not for yourself, but for the community.
Engines engaged.
To know where you are going, you have to know where you
This
come
guy gives me Uncle Iroh vibes from Avatar, and I'm all here
How
for it.
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we will probably send that guy to the New World. Just seems it's my gut feeling for where he'll be useful at. All right, is our pemmican getting produced? I need to build. I need to actually build a cookhouse. But it should be. Cool.
Airborne and ready to go.
In fact, I should not. I should take the items here. Give me the legendaries. Give me the epics. And we'll leave the rares. Well, actually, we could take 2 of them back.
New orders.
And we'll send this guy. Go back to Manola, please. We'll go to the New World, Old World. Go to Manola. Where is it? No, Hiprath. Got it backwards. Our money situation's been looking better. Alright, we're getting our pemmican. I kind of want to put one more production of pemmican here.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
We'll deal with that guy in a second. Let's get our another ding of pemmican set up with our caribou lodge. I could just like slap this guy. Require heat for the caribou, right?
That greatly eases
Here's what we'll do.
things.
We'll drop all that, and these all will be perfect.
You reached a new milestone.
And we're now a camp. Cool. All right, so that'll be our pemmican. We'll have surplus available. Should be all good here. New buildings. We have sleeping bags. Goose and seals all require heat, which is pretty cool. How much we need for those? Not even 1 yet, so let's go ahead and produce this. Let's give us some space to work with. Let's just drag it out here. Add our gold deposits over there. We'll need our seal hunting. Oh, we'll also need double. So one of these. Okay, so let's just plan ahead. We're gonna need 2 of these.
Your ship has
We
returned
need
from
a little
its
bit more of
voyage.
these, but these seems to be pretty small, all things considered. Also, our airships get between regions really fast. I'm impressed with that. Yeah, this is not gonna be perfect, but oh well. Okay, let me just. I want to get this as good as I can get it to be. I actually kind of like this. Let's just do something like that, and then we'll just.
Production has stopped.
Oh god, I want it to be. I want a cool looking design. It's the Arctic. We don't need to be super space efficient here. We're not building up like a massive city. Symmetry's not going to work when we only have 5 of these. I need to just not try to be symmetric here. Damn you! Alright, that'll work. Alright, we'll need 4 of these. So that's 4 of these, which produces enough to be every 30 seconds. 1 of these should be enough for the hunting. Holy cow. Oh, it needs coasts. Move this out 1, like... whatever. For now, we'll leave it like that. Let's go ahead and get the seal hunting done. We'll move that out, have a little space in between. Let's throw out a heater for this region. We'll just slot it in right there. And we'll throw in a charcoal kiln. Those don't require heat, which is nice. And we can throw out a warehouse to handle all this. Let's put the warehouse tucked in this little nook here. Okay, so how far does that reach? Not too far, okay. Let's just build out all this stuff. And that'll get handled. We are very low on people.
Our tools are frozen solid.
Okay. Let's deal with that. Alright, it's going to take a little bit for that to get all produced. In fact, let's go ahead and sleep these guys until our workforce shortages are fixed. I don't want to have everything going super slow. Alright, let's go back to the old world. And let's deal with all of this stuff. Alright, looks like they're gonna need a lot of wood over in that region. So let's go ahead and just build up some wood supplies. And I think steel was some other construction material. In fact, let's just take more steel and some brick here. We'll send you back to that world.
Your people
That's
are
the wrong one.
starting to get sick.
Oh, we can build a ranger station here. Here's what we'll do. We'll drop you. And we'll put a ranger station right here. Shit. How big is this? Sure, just slot you right in the middle here. Does it come with the dogs? The nice dogs that... Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with the Arctic flu. It's inevitable. Let's look at the other islands we've seen. It's got forest. Oh, only some of these can grow wood. Interesting. That's a cool mechanic. I like that. I really do like that. Seals, bears. Anything we don't have on our island? That's other islands have. Looks like we're pretty much good on all of these. I guess furs. Do we have furs? We do have furs. So we're pretty much good. Alright, let's clear up more of this invisible land, since I hate it.
We have a flight path.
Alright, same with you. We'll have you clear out this region.
Adjust elevator flap.
Just so we can see all the stuff. Alright, our main ship is here. I sent it to the wrong place, which is fine. We'll have to go and see what this dude has.
Your people are healthy again.
Oh, we don't actually have seals here.
Production has stopped.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, well, I'm gonna destroy all these. Keep the heater for now.
Lift achieved.
And let's think about what I want to do to get some seals. Really, this is the only one I can see with seal abundance right now. You have seals. Something that's like semi-close. We'll go
On
over
our
here.
way.
Probably gonna hit a brick wall with the influence needed to capture this island. Something I'll have to deal with.
Maintain bearing.
Alright, let's go back to the old world, new world, sorry. And check out how we're doing over here. I really am anxious to get this all done here. What do you mean, no production? Yeah, we just gotta deliver stuff, I guess. Do you need like another warehouse here? So would this help you if I just put a warehouse somewhere? It'll get done. Whatever. Whatever. We need to hit that next tier of population, right? We need, yeah, some more residents here. And I think the best way to do that is deal with the stuff going on in Leviticus, which seems to be a shortage of workers. So let's just, best way to fix it is to just make more people. So says I. So let's just bring in a lot more workers. What are these guys using that I'm not ready for them to use? Work clothes, felt. That should all be fine. Okay. We'll probably end up with a male shortage on this island. I don't care too much about that. It is what it is. Let's go back to Leviticus. Sewing machines is the next thing we need to get. That or some of this other stuff. Sargars and beer would get us money, which could be nice, but let's do sewing machines. All right, we'll need bauxite. There's our bauxite. Also need some wood and some charcoal. Charcoal's going to be an issue here. Is there anywhere where I can just mine coal? I guess coal doesn't exist in this region of the world, which is probably not true. Why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this in silence? Stop. Stop. We don't need to do this here. Here's the trick, right? We have all these aluminum production up here, and it's just full. Let's just make sewing machines. How many do we need on this island over here anyway?
I believe you here.
Right, if we look at Leviticus, we need... First I gotta enable it, right? Why is it not showing up as a need? Do we not have enough people? No, we do.
This city is a
I'm misspelling
magnet for
so. It's
genius.
S-E-W. Gramophone, S-E-W. We need 2. How many do we produce over here with this thing? Produce 2. Let's go for another one. I know we probably have more throughput here than we can use with our, like a bauxite, right? Yeah, we're not using all our bauxite. Let's just have 2 more of these. This will handle that. Let's get... Not sure what our production of wood here is. It's not enough. Let's get some more. Alright, that'll handle that. This is getting made. This will meet our sewing machine demand. We'll just need a route to actually deliver it. These are really cool. Let's look at our trade groups and figure out what I want to do here to solve this problem.
I believe you'd slow my runaway train.
Have this Halia production. I have squid. I don't need to do all the squid here. Let's from Manola load up sewing machines. We'll unload them in Cedar Grove. Not Cedar Grove, fuck. I guess we'll just keep the calamari. We'll keep it the same. I have that backwards.
Production has stopped.
Load calamari, unload calamari. Is there anywhere I can pull a person off of something? New World Brick, we can take that off. Mr. Nantucket. Please stop. And let's just create a route here. It's going to be from Manola to Leviticus. New World. Leviticus.
A fire broke out.
I'll have to deal with that. It's going to be Leviticus. What is this? This is going to be sewing. It's going to be New World Trade. Let's load up our sewing machine. Do 100 of them. Sure, whatever. Oh, and then Nantucket actually has. Where's that thing? And trade. Which one of you has... Okay, there we go. That'll fix that issue. We're getting close to our next population milestone, which will fix our influence problems. Let's take a look at the old world. In order to settle this, we are going to need 3 influence. Man, it sucks to have like this issue. Really not a fun issue to have. Got a residence quest here.
I pray we don't pass this to the Inuit.
Wow, they do everything here. If people back home knew half what they've learned from the Inuit, they would stop acting as if they were better than them. Here, they gifted me this. Display at museum.
This time, I'm going to get in with the right people.
Oh, I need to...
What am I going to tell my wife and daughter?
Put it to good use.
I have to check and see if those pirate... Wait a minute.
Battle cruiser ready.
God damn. They keep coming back. I need to... Here.
Battle deck to attention.
Take that. Oh, come on. Take that, and then you can swap this guy back to there. Anyway, the pirates keep coming back here. I have to see if like you have to repel them 3 times or if that's going to be an endless thing I'm going to have to deal with forever. Okay, we need to equip that Inuit relic. It's also... I'm slowly getting the goods over here to get our assembly line stuff for our...
The people celebrate your leadership.
Damn, I guess we're full up on that. Alright, there's an Inuit relic in the Arctic that we need to send over.
Adjust elevator flap.
What are these? Oh, I dumped that. Alright, equip that in museum. So you have an item here. Send you back to the New World and Hiprath. Old World, Hiprath. Speaking of Hiprath, I think I might be able to just do this on my own since I just sent over a bunch of stuff here, right? We'll do that later. In terms of animals, we should have some cool things. A narwhal, for instance. We can get rid of the pig here. Let's get rid of the camel. We almost have the whole domestic animal crop, and we can do the boreal thing. We're looking good on all of these. Speaking of, I need to do another one of these. My botanical expedition's done. Let's get our rewards. Bam, bam, and a pretty flower. Let's do another one.
Spot of shooting, then back to...
Let's look at our botanical garden, our plants. We're getting pretty caught up on all the plants. We don't have too much left. We're also getting good at getting close to actually completing some of these. I think we have all the epics. No, we're missing the Red Lotus Tower, and we need the Banyan Tree. But once those are done, and also these things, we can start getting the lower tier stuff. Anyway, back to the New World over here. Let's see what we need for the last phase of the dam. First off, let's see what it looks like. Cool. We don't yet have the Obrero workforce, but I can force that through. We'll just slot these guys into Obreros. Welcome to the workforce. Congratulations.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay. Let's go ahead and drop off these two things. And let's equip that in the museum here just to get the quest done. And I have this wrong. Is there something I need to pick up first? Pretty sure I equipped it, right? They're done? I did that. Whatever, it's abandoned. Sorry, game. Anyway, let's swap that artifact out of here, and we'll put back in our museum piece. And we're up to 4,430. What are you missing? You need grapes? Don't I make grapes? I should make grapes on this island, right? Right. Do I have a grape delivery thing going on here? Old world OG trade. I should have grapes, right? Is there not enough throughput here? Is the demand for grapes too high? Where's my champagne guy? There's so many of these guys. It's crazy. Huh? Where's the ship that's on this route here? We're gonna figure out this problem, then we're gonna deal with this. So it's the Condor. He's right over here.
Ready for assignment.
Oh, you have too much bubbly on you. There. That'll start getting our grapes fixed. Alright. So with that, we're set up in the Arctic. We have a ton of spare artisans here. I probably need to start working on getting these guys to engineers eventually. That way I can just fix out my workforce imbalance here. In the New World, we're pushing to get more artistas. That way we can get our Grand Stadium Foundation, since I believe this can help fix our problems we have relating to, what's it called? Relating to influence, where we're struggling here. We're about to get up to the next level of influence. We need some more people. In fact, if I fix the,
This city is a magnet for genius.
let's just slot another thing in somewhere. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, but once we get our population up, we're going to go back and start doing stuff in this region. Tell you what, it's impossible to deal with this Arctic flu. Like, how's the heat?
My feelings. There's so much to do.
It's considered chilly. I guess once we get sleeping bags, they'll be better.
Getting any more.
But yeah, this is a rough region. I mean, it's the Arctic. What do you expect? But we'll fix some of the stuff there. But that's all going to be for the next episode. For now, I'm going to call this one here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm Sean, this is the Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you later. Bye!